right, welcome to the channel or the community. As always, JB here. So pumped you're with me today. We're having some fun today, and we're going to talk about a few different products for you writers out there that are looking for something you can take on the road and type with. I'm personally working on my 5th book, and so I'm always looking for the best tool. And, we just got in the new Remarkable Folio with the Remarkable and the keyboard. And then I've been using the Onyx Books Tab X, which is their little personal computer. And of course, we have in here the ultra cool free write. So I want to show you each of these a little bit and talk about them. First of all, the Remarkable 2. I actually like the speed of the input. The keyboard is decent. It works real well if you're a writer that wants to take this with you for a $500-600 product. If I can get this closed, I always get it I'm just learning it now. And it is a nice, convenient package to take with you and work on. The speed of it, as you can see here, the speed is actually really good. The input, there's no lag. And I think because of their pin system that's hooking up, that's why that works well. The only issue is, again, you're in Remarkable system where there's some other advantages to a couple of these devices, okay? And that's one of the issues that you have. Now, you can't sync it with Google, but it's you're working in there and it's in their world. But overall, a really quality device. I haven't had that much time to really use it, to get into it, but I'm going to, and I'll report back. I'm going to try to work on my new book with it. But what I have been using more of is the Onyx Books Tab X. And this is it here. I have it on a stand. I have actually 2 keyboards for it. I have a bass keyboard, which is a small keyboard, and then I have this large keyboard. Now you can hear this. This will probably drive everyone nuts. And for all you old typing people that have been through typing school, remember that this is a time for all good men to come to the aid of the party. That's what I was just typing there. But this is a very heavy keyboard, which I like. And when I'm writing, I like to get that feel. And then, of course, the Tab X is a $1,000 device, $900 device. So it's not inexpensive. And then you put the keyboard, you're starting it up, you're $400 more than Remarkable 2. But you get so much functionality with this. And if you watch this channel, I've not been a big Onyx fan, but they have really hit home run with this. This is my daily driver. I use it for my planning, my typing, my book writing, everything. And it works real well. So that is, I think, my favorite because I can, again, take it with me. And if I want to, I just throw this keyboard. It's still not as portable as this, right, as you can see. But it is a nice form factor, especially when you take into consideration you're reading your Kindle books and everything else on this. It does work well, and I like the size as I'm getting older. The third option that we want to talk about is a really interesting one, and this is a company that makes this free write. Now, this is special edition. They do have more inexpensive versions. This is the Hemingway edition. It's a $1,000 version, and basically... Oh, and by the way, the speed on the Onyx is pretty good. You can see it. We had to put it on ultra fast, but the typing speed is pretty good. And you're working in a Google document. That's what I like. You can type in their notes, but I actually work in Google Documents directly on the Onyx Books, which I really like. The free write, again, syncs to Google Drive. And this is a really interesting device. This is specifically for writers. Again, probably overpaid a little bit for it, but it is a cool device, and I wanted to, experience writing on it. And the idea of this is it's meant to be written on for the first draft. And again, it kind of has the same, keyboard that's got that clickiness, that kind of old IBM style keyboard that you have. And basically, it's got 3 folders. And this is meant to be used for a first draft of a book or, whatever you're writing, your screenplay. And that's what this is for. The lag on it, there is some lag on it when you start using these other devices. I don't think it's noticeable if you don't use these devices. But when you use the Remarkable, you're like, wow, there is some lag on this device. Okay? But the key to this is a single-use device, kind of the Remarkable 2, that is only used for writing. I mean, that's all this is. And not only used for writing, you don't even edit on this. I mean, there's some minimal editing. It's basically for your first draft. The reason you take this out, it's got a little handle on it, and you can carry it. into the local library or, go sit on the patio and do some writing. That's how I utilize this device. It's a very specific device. It comes with this killer case that it comes in. But again, it's a very, very specific device designed for writers. And again, they make the Traveler and a couple other editions that people that are writing really like this. But if you're not looking to just write a book or your novel, this is definitely out. If you're looking for an overall note taker that works, with a keyboard, the Remarkable 2 they did a great job with this. It actually works well. The way that the typing sensation and everything works fantastic. But if you're, a multitasker, again, this is an expensive product, the Ultra Books Tab X. It's $1,000, so you're going to be paying more money, but you have so much more functionality with this. You got the blue light and the warm light. You got 2 different lighting styles, and you can shut the light off, which you don't have lighting on the Remarkable 2. You have the ability to connect to Google Docs and work directly in your Google Docs. If you put it on ultra fast, as I showed you, it's actually pretty quick. It works real well, and I really do like this product. I've been very happy with it, and I've been using it for a few months. With that being said, I will use the Remarkable 2 to give you more feedback on it, and I would love any questions down below, especially if you're a writer and you're like, hey, JB, I'm trying to find the right device. Let me know what your use case is, because truly the FreeWrite can be a great device for the right person, okay? It's one of those devices that people are like, why the heck would you buy that thing? Well, because for the right person. If you need distraction free, you want to go just sit down and get your writing down, you're working on your novel, working on your nonfiction book that I work with my professional experts on and help them get that out into the world, that can work. Again, a lot of these tools you can learn about over at morningcoach.com. That's my personal site. You can learn about our coaching and stuff over there. We'd love to have you come and sign up for our list and get involved in the stuff we do. But again, if I had to choose where I would be going, again, $1,000 device plus, another $150 keyboard, you're talking $1,200. You could get an iPad for that. And I would be remiss without even bringing the iPad up. I got it down here. We'll grab it. The iPad is another device that can work for you. It's it does everything that you want. It just doesn't have the e-ink functionality, and you can put a screen protector on it. I've always been an iPad fan. I use it, but my iPad's for media consumption, even though I do have the keyboard on it because I do like it. I do not use it to write my books. What I'm using is the FreeWrite sometimes when I just feel like getting away. The Onyx books is the daily driver, and obviously my computer is what I write a lot on. And now the Remarkable 2 is kind of in the mix to maybe kind of compete with the FreeWrite. I think that's where it kind of comes in the mix because it's got its notes and you got your ability to type, so it gives you a little more functionality in the FreeWrite, but not the functionality of the Onyx, okay? So questions for you writers down below. Again, these are all pretty expensive devices. None of these are kind of the cheaper e-ink devices, and I think if you're a professional writer, these are tools. That's what people always say, why do you invest in those things? Because they're tools. And by the way, I have not been paid on any of these. I've bought all these to do these reviews. And the reason I do purchase them, because I obviously help writers. I help professional experts to build residual and passive income, which is my primary job. But I also believe in having the right tool for the job. And sometimes if you're going to get your book written and you got a nice advance coming, or you're self-publishing and you're going to make your $1,000 plus on it, it's a good investment depending on what tools that you need. So questions down below. Would love to hear from you. Again, Remarkable 2, I'll be using it more with the keyboard and I will give you more reports on it. I like the speed of it. I'll be honest, I do. I like the speed and the input. It feels nice. It's better than the FreeWrite as far as that lag. But if you didn't have the Remarkable 2 and you were just using the FreeWrite, I don't think you would notice the lag as much. And again, I glowing reviews for the Onyx so far. Been a great device for me for the last 3 months, and we'll keep bringing you stuff. All right, so thanks for watching the video. Anything you need to know, please please jump in the comments. I try to watch the comments as soon as we upload the video and answer as many as I can. We're a community here. That's what it's about. So, jump in there and do that. And hey, if you don't mind hitting a like, it would help us out. All right, so have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Hey guys, thanks for watching. You made it to the end. That is so awesome. So there's more content. To subscribe, just hit this little icon up here, and to watch the next video, it's right there. Go have a fantastic day, and thank you for supporting our community.